Okay, double checking. Okay, we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Georgia 300 here at the newly repaved Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is going to be the substitute event for what happened at Indy yesterday's live stream. So, for those who do not know what happened, there was a pit road issue where every car that came into the pit lane would just get stuck there under caution. So what I ended up doing was call it at the end of the last lap that was ran under green, which was Ray Hall taking the yellow flag. So, and your podium for the Indy 500 was Ray Hall, Hanley, and Lando. So, now as we go into we go into Georgia. Well, Atlanta for the Georgia 300. Here we go.
Drivers, to your cars.
So the starting lineup's pretty similar to that of the first go round. 26-7, yeah, so about 4/10 separates the entire field. So, let's get the TV camera set up. I'm not going to do some crazy big starting lineup thing, as that is just, in my opinion, just a waste of time, because I only did it for Indy. Now, we will see pack racing here at Indy. Well, here in Atlanta in the Indy cars. Trouble spot's going to be turn 1, where it goes from 4 lanes down to 3. Somebody will try to make it 4 wide. I don't know when, but when they do, it could be disastrous. 30 seconds away from the command. There we go. Now, go pull that up. Three, 2, 1. Here's the command.
Start your engines!
Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen are on the front row, who's leading us to the green. "200 laps, 300 miles. Here we go. Down to 3 and 4. Off is 4. Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen. Green here at Atlanta. Charles Leclerc leads the field off into turn number 1. Inside lane may prove to be a dominant lane here later in the run, but here we go off at 2. Here comes Kimi Räikkönen. He's going to try to make something stick. Packs already exceeding 204 miles an hour down into turn 3. Here we go down through it. Kimi Räikkönen leads. Lap number 1. Contact already in the back of the pack. 1, 2, 3 cars in the outside wall. Big wreck already here at the end of lap number 2. 1 McLaren's hard in the outside wall. Cars are scattered everywhere. Lando Norris, you got third at Indy, out at the end of lap number 2. Graham Rahal, Indy 500 winner, he's out. Alex Palou, Marcus Ericsson. Caution is out. Let's see if we can get it on. Let's see if we can figure out what happened there. It looks like it happened up front. Pagano, oh, Herta made it 4 wide. He just hooked Pagano. Slid up into Mick Schumacher. But that's not where the main lap did. It almost seemed like there was a second impact in the back. Yeah. Ericsson and Hildebrand touched. And slid up, collecting several cars, including Lewis Hamilton among others. Palou's flipping. Just hop back live. Here's the pace car. I had 33 cars show up. Oh well. Guess one car did not make the field. Lap number 2 claims a lot of cars early, including 2 to 3 that were on the podium at Indy. But let's look at the current field. It's Kimi Raikkonen leads, Charles Leclerc, Scott Dixon, Max Verstappen, Alexander Rossi, George Russell, Elio Castroneves, Rinus VeeKay, there's James Davidson, Charlie Kimball, Fernando Alonso, Felix Rosenqvist, James Hinchcliffe, Sage Karam, Marco Andretti, Ryan Hunter-Reay, there's Justin Newgarden, Daniel Ricciardo, Ben Hanley, he's still in here. There's Mick Schumacher, Connor Daly, Lewis Hamilton, Will Power, Simon Pagenaud. There's Colton Herta. That's your field right now. And out of this race on the end of the first lap was on lap number 2 was Lando Norris, Jack Harvey, J.R. Hildebrand, Marcus Ericsson, Alex Palou, Graham Rahal, and Oliver Askew. Now, I believe we are about to go back racing here at Atlanta in the Indy cars. We will have 25 cars. Man? No, we did have all cars start. Dalton Kellett had a mechanical issue off the line. So Kellett did not make the start. They just need to get that car able to fire up, and they can run one lap and finish top 26. Just limp around, and they could probably get a top 20 finish, because there's no way that's the only crash of the day. Here we go. Kimi Raikkonen's going to lead us back to green. The Iceman versus the Iceman will lead us to green. Here we go. Off turn 4, pace cars rolling in. And we are back racing here at Atlanta. There's Kimi Raikkonen leading the pack. He's going to get a decent jump on the pack. There's Max Verstappen. He's going to get shuffled out to the outside. Here comes Dixon and Rossi up in the third and fourth. Going to put a touchman battling up for P5. But here comes Charles Leclerc. He's going to try to stick it around the inside. Even. Clears him. Down off of turn one. Oh. Car slightly kissed the outside wall. It's Felix Rosenquist. He's clips the outside wall. Here comes Kimi Räikkönen to the inside. Here we go. Down the front straightaway. Leclerc not going to be able to hold on. He's going to drop back to second. Maybe even third if he's not careful. Because here comes Rossi. Leclerc runs high. Leclerc is in the outside wall. Caution is out though. 3, 4 around. Marco's around. Daniel Ricciardo's around. Herta. Fernando Alonso's involved. Marco Andretti hard into the outs. Hard into Thompson. Let's see what happened here. Danny Rick just got hooked, and those three go on the outside wall hard. Lucky no one else hit them. So as the packs all bounce back up together here at the end of lap 10. Green, we got pit stops here under caution. Marco's gonna just retire that car. He's out this race. Now the pack's gonna roll through here. Let's see who's gonna pit for freshies. Here we go. Here we go. Who's gonna come out first? Pagano's gonna win the race off pit row. Raikkonen's gonna drop a few. Verstappen and Charles Leclerc's gonna drop almost to the very back of this field. Pagano's gonna lead us. Charles Leclerc will go from what, 6 down to outside the top 10. Drive team just want to take their time to make sure they didn't mess anything up. They know it's a long race. Yeah. Pole sitters now back in the 15th. Lewis Hamilton's 22nd. Dan Rick 23rd, and Fernando Alonso's last car on track run 24th. So we got Marco Andretti out now after the most recent caution. Now, this pack is going to chill behind this pace car for at least one more full lap before we go back green. And I can confirm every driver has been released from the infield care center. Nope. Drivers are going to that. So we got 24 cars remain for the final 180 something laps. Lights are out on top of the pace car. We will go green next time by. Pagano leads Daly, Russell, Raikkonen, Elio, Herta, Verstappen, Rossi, Dixon, VK your top 10, Hinchcliffe, Kimball, Henry, Caron, Leclerc, Newgarden, Hanley, Power, Davidson, Schumacher, Felix Rosenquist, Hamilton, Ricardo, and Fernando. That's the field. Now, a couple F1 cars have seemed to be dominant. We will see who's will win this race. Down into 3. Here we go. Backs lined up. Pace car pulls off. Here comes Pagano. He'll lead us back to green. Green flag is out here at Atlanta. Now Sepak's going to race it off into turn 1. George Russell's going to make some moves. So he's going to go underneath Connor Daly and bring Kimi with him. Now does Kimi try to make a move himself? Oh, they're 4 wide back there for a second on the backstretch. Russell gets crossed over by Kimi Räikkönen. Kimi's going to try to make himself a move. Kimi started 4th, restarted 4th. He's up in the second. He might actually. Kimi led at the line. Pagano's going to drop back a little bit. Not too worried. But Verstappen, Russell, Elio, some of the fastest drivers on the planet, going nose to nose, tail to tail. Well, nose to nose, side by side. Here we go, down the front straightaway. Down the backstretch, here they come. Lap 16, here comes Verstappen. Does he try to make a move up the inside? Yes, he does. He gets it to bite off turn 4, down to the line. Kimi led at the line, but it wasn't by much. Max is going to get him off of 2. Russell may try to go with. No, George Russell cannot get his nose up the inside. Here comes Max Verstappen. He's going to try to take us back. But here he goes. Kimi's going to try to make a move up the inside. Can't get him at the line. But Kimi's going to get him down into turn number 1. Here they go. Single. These cars are getting faster and faster. Pagano's back there in 5th. He restarted 1st. Kimi's got a fast car here today. Let's see what he can do. Rossi's making moves. Rossi's up in the 3rd. Make that. Rossi's going to try to make a move up in the 2nd. Rossi not quite clear. Rossi should be able to get him off of 4. Unless Pagano tries to make it 3 wide himself, he might. Eesh. Oh, this is going to be bad real quick if they're not careful. Here comes Leclerc. He's back up in the hunt. Russell in the wall. He's fine. He just bounced right back off. He's going to drop a couple spots though. They're 4 wide entering turn 3. Someone's got to give. It's going to be Rossi. He's up in the outside wall. He's going to lose a few spots. Here they come down the front straightaway. Dixon's making moves. Here comes Pagano. Elio's going to try to make something happen. Here's the pack. Down the front, down the 2, 3, and 4. Dixon's in the outside wall. Here comes Leclerc. He's back up here with Kimi. Here goes Leclerc's in the inside. He's there. Clears Kimi Räikkönen off of 2. No, not quite. Kimi just barely able to power enough around the outside. Leclerc will get him through 3 and 4 though, but Max Verstappen may also get Kimi if he's not careful. Yes, he will. Move the 33 up into second at the line. I see James Hinchcliffe. He's thrown his hat into the ring. Elio Castroneves, he close the outside wall. He's going to drop back a little bit. Mick Schumacher, he's slowly crawling his way up through the pack. Here comes the leader. Verstappen, not quite. Leclerc led that lap by 200ths of a second down into turn 1. Now here they come off of 2. Oh, here they go, rolling off of turn number 2. Here they come. Here comes Kimi. He's making moves. Down the front stretch, Max Verstappen leads at the line, but here they come. It's a 4-car breakaway. Russell, Raikkonen, Leclerc, and Verstappen. Mick Schumacher's up in the 8th. Up in the 8th, he's making moves to the front. Who's gonna make the move? As lap 26 is in the books. Verstappen's in the wall. Sage Karam's making passes. Sage Karam's going to lead a couple IndyCar drivers up into the hunt. Here comes Newgarden. He was a fast driver at Indy. 3 wide, down through the dog leg. Mick does not quite make the move. There he goes. Newgarden in the outside wall. Russell almost takes out Hinchcliffe. Drivers are scattering. Here comes Mick Schumacher. He started mid-pack to the back of the pack. He's up inside the top 5. He's up in the 3rd actually at the line. Ooh, slow car's gonna get in the way. Who is that? The lap car, Colton Herta. Russell's in the outside wall. Let's see here, we got Daniel Ricciardo's next car to go a lap down. Question is, will he give way like the rest of his open wheel drivers? Now here they go, down the back straightaway, down in the 3. Clear at the line. Now, series pack. Here comes Kimi. He's gonna try to get a peek underneath. Can't quite get it there. Here they come down into 1 and 2. Clears. Their pack's now finally going down the back stretch. Here they come. Pack is closing in severely on Danny Rick. Here they come down the front stretch. Into 1. We should see that slower car. There it is, popping into view. Pack may get them the next lap. Here they come down into 3 and 4. Danny Rick's gonna go low. Contact between the leaders. They almost crash. Leclerc was all but sideways, and they still managed to keep it going. Mick's making moves up. He's up in the 2nd. Here comes the slow car. of Danny Rick. He's up in the outside wall. He's gonna barely get away from that. Here they go down and off turn number 2. Top 3 is Leclerc, Schumacher, Verstappen, with Hunter and Dixon right behind them. The F1 invasion of IndyCar is finally building up all the hype. It's finally showing off all the hype it was built up to be. We can see Hunter Dixon against Leclerc and Schumacher and Verstappen. Here they come down the backstretch. This is only lap 35. They're not careful. We may see a car on the outside wall. There it is. Leclerc's in the outside wall. He's going to drop first to third, maybe outside the top 5. Leclerc's going to regain speed. Here he goes. Dixon's making moves. And Mick Schumacher leading here at Atlanta, but it's not going to be for long because here comes Verstappen off of turn number 4. Coming to the line. Verstappen led by 5/1000ths of a second. Good. Here comes Dixon. Does he try to make his move down low? He may try to get that turn off the inside. No, he can't quite get it. Verstappen leads. We finish lap 38. Here we go down the backstretch. Here they come. Into the inside. Mick's going for the lead. He's got help coming with him. Dixon. No, Leclerc's going to make a move. Kimmy's back up in the hunt. Couple cars in the outside wall. Cars are slowly spreading out. Colton Hurd is the last car running. Felix Rosenquist is the next car to go lap down. These guys ain't careful. Ooh, car on the outside wall. Charles Leclerc, Sage Carroll. Dixon's the only driver that seems to be able to maintain it, keep up with these guys. Charles Leclerc has the fastest lap of the race of a 25.9. I saw Rosenquist's in your car up ahead. Here he goes. Down the front stretch. Here we go. We're just gonna hop on board and watch this. I'm also trying to get a cool screenshot of Verstappen and Dixon side by side. Well, Dixon against any driver side by side. That's in F1. And that's gonna cost Dixon a spot. Here comes Charles Leclerc. He's gonna get the turn down off of 4. There we go. Now, got that picture? Now, Kimi Räikkönen leads to Kimi, Verstappen, Schumacher. All 3 hit the outside wall. They're trying to lap Felix Rosenquist, but they just can't be able to get their way around him. Could it be these tires are worn? Only one way to find out. Let's see here. Here comes Mick. He's going to make a move. Kimmy's in the outside wall. Dixon and Leclerc are also in it. Mick Schumacher leads, but he may try to pull away a little bit. Mick has the biggest lead of this race so far at over half a second. And that lead's going to get even bigger if Verstappen keeps hitting that outside wall like that. Here he comes. Down through 3 and 4. We're almost a quarter of the way done with this event. Schumacher hits the outside wall. Kimi and Verstappen also were running up there. Kimi's going to try to make his move right now. Gap was over a second last time. What's it going to be here at the line? 9/10 of a second. Just under. Yeah, the gap was just under a second this time. Schumacher can get his way down. He's going to try to get underneath Rosenquist. Use that lap car. And he's going to get him off at 2. And at the line, Schumacher's gap is still just under 9/10 of a second. Now, here they come. Off it. Mixing the outside wall. Rosenquist is going to get back by. Rosenquist! Hard in the outside wall. Contact between the leader and Felix Rosenquist. Trying to see what exactly happened in the replay. Rosenquist just thought he was clear, tried to move up in front of Mick, and just couldn't. And now see speeds of these cars have dropped significantly. Fastest laps of 25.9. Now these cars are barely struggling to keep it above a 29. That's just a tire fall off here. Yeah, Kimi Räikkönen taking the lead, ran a 28.5. Next car to go a lap down is going to be Fernando Alonso. He's struggling. He's running 30-second lap times. That car is also damaged. Here's Colton Herta. He's about to go a second lap down if he's not careful. Here comes Kimi. In the outside wall. Do I see Colton Herta battling Lewis Hamilton? Oh, contact between Rosenquist and Schumacher. They are 3 wide. Holy smokes. Rosenquist is going to door check Mick into the outside wall. Rosenquist is not going to give up without a fight. Honestly, whoever dives down pit road first is actually probably going to get the most benefit. I don't remember the exact lap these guys came down, but it was at the very end of the second caution, so they've been almost out for almost 50 laps on these sets of tires. Now Rosenquist is going to pinch Kimi high. That's going to allow him to stay on the lead lap, and now it's also going to let Fernando try to get back by. Fernando's going to run it clean. Rosenquist in the wall. Mick Schumacher's going to squeak by. Here comes Kimmy, though. He's going to fight back around the inside. Mick's up in the wall. Connor Daly, who was actually second on the restarts, now going to go a lap down really easily. Now he's going to go after... Now Kimmy's going to go after Fernando. Now here we go. Down through 1. Here's through 3 and 4. To start lap 57, it's going to be Kimi Räikkönen leading by over 2 seconds. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to those that are joining us today here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. For those who do not know what's happened so far, let's do a recap. At the end of lap 1, starting lap 2, there was 2 separate incidents down to turn 1 and 2 where cars tried to make it 4 wide, got squeezed down, clipped the apron, and got spun up into the pack, taking out a good chunk of the cars. And then on the restarts, 3 cars tried to fit into a hole that could only fit 2, and it caused a 3-car crash. And now the drivers that are out, the Indy 500 winner Graham Rahal is out, along with the guy who finished 3rd, Lando Norris. And before we even took this green flag, Dalton Kellett's car would not fire, and that car is going to get recorded with a DNS because he failed to even start the race. If he could get out here and run a lap or 2, he would pass quite a few cars. Honestly, yeah. 98 car was the only car that finished, that was taken on the second incident. Now, here's Lewis. He's... Ooh. But these tires have worn off, so cars are running higher and higher and clipping the outside wall. Exit. And Felix Rosenquist has been able to fight a lot longer than people were expecting. Yeah. Let's look at the entry speeds in the turn. Yeah. These cars at full song are flat out. Now with worn tires, they are struggling to even do that. Now, here we go. Kimmy's gonna sail it off. Just gonna keep running. But yeah, Kimmy's having to check up because his tires are so worn. Possibly also a little bit of damage from doing almost clipping the outside wall. They're catching the slow car Lewis Hamilton and the lap car Daniel Ricciardo, who's already 1 lap down, trying to prevent himself from going 2 down. Rosenquist is going to get back by. Here they come. Still no word on if they're coming, if these guys are ever going to come into pit. I think a lot of these guys are going to wait for a caution. Danny Ricks went a lap down easy earlier, so this is just it. In fact, Danny Ricks actually the last car running. That's interesting. And now the 3 cars that were on the podium at Indy, Ben Haley's up in the 15th, while Lando and Rahal are out at the, let's see here. Yeah, Rahal will finish 27th. Lando's going to get 32nd. Last out of those who did start out, the 33 that were on the grid. But hey, this is the lead right here. Let's see if we can find ourselves a battle. Yeah, they're all single file running in. We could use the field could use a pit stop, so yeah. Yeah, this is literally the most chaotic spot on the track right now. Field separated, there's about a second gap between each car at least, so yeah. Now, here we go. Now, here we go. Could make Schumacher and the Haas win this race. That would be fun. But he would have to fight his way up. There's James Davidson. Started shotgun on the field at Indy. Was actually, I think Davidson led a lap at Indy before the pit road bug. There's Kimball. He goes a lap down. Here's Kimi Räikkönen. And then, I don't know which way Rosenquist able to just stay on the lead lap. That car's just a lot faster than we were thinking. As yeah, now, with these worn tires, they're 7 seconds a lap off the fastest laps. Oh, no, he's 7 seconds off his fastest lap. Ignore those two that ran 29-second laps. They were taken out early. So, here we go. But yeah. (16, 28, 33, 1, 47, 9, 29, 7, 63, and the 03. Those are the fastest laps of this race. So, Felix Rosenquist has managed to climb his way up inside the top 10. Top 15 could get his way into the top 10 if he does what he's been doing. Now, I believe the fields are finally slowing down just enough. That just shows the fall off. They are 9 seconds a lap off the pace. Ooh, Pagano did pit though, so he's making moves. Look at Pagano just go around the outside. Here he comes, Pagano. Let's see, what does he pull? Power's in. VK, among others. Green flag pit stops are underway. Here comes Passion. No, he's going to be what? Top 10? No, still showing, still scored 23rd. You're just catching the field pretty quickly. Lewis Hamilton was scored last lap in the top 10. Rossi's coming in. There he goes. Now he's making moves. So, they go about 60 laps without stopping. Gussie's passes third. Him and Power split the 63 car and unlapped themselves, and now here they go. 17th and 18th, here they come. Kimmy pitted. Russell stays out. There's Lewis, he's off the pace. Leclerc leads up to the top 7 have yet to come in. The only reason we are keeping track on these two is these two are the highest car, were the first cars back on track. Look at that. That's the speed compared between them and the second place car. Now here we go down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Lewis is in. Rosenquist is up to speed. Verstappen's coming out at speed. Elio Castroneves at full song. He's up there. Here's the leader. Charles Leclerc actually did already make his pit stop. Leclerc is just that much faster than the pack. Charles Leclerc made a possibly, don't know what he did in his pit stop, but has caught up and is now the fastest car on track. Next stop should be around lap 163, and that should take him to the end. Like around lap 160 to 170, and that will take, not 160, around lap 130 to 140, and that will take him to the end. So here they come. Here's your leader. Now here we go down the back. Now here we go down the front stretch into 1 and 2. Now here we go. Down off of turn number 4. Gonna be able to keep it up there. He's gonna get I don't know what Leclerc did on his pit stop, but he managed to lap the entire field. If he can get this Haas car before the caution. Before we can get a caution. And yes, he does. Ladies and gentlemen, Leclerc has lapped the field. That Haas car is in second, but it's a lap down. Pagano and Power, who were two of the first cars to come down pit lane, are one lap down in 5th and 6th. So, that strategy of coming in early pays off in the long run. Now, here's Kimi Räikkönen, who's actually 7th. He's just going to pull that Ferrari along. Leclerc's got nothing to push. Now, here we go. Down the front stretch at the line. Power did get him at the line, but that's not important. Ben Handley and Reams VK are battling it out. James Hinchcliffe's in third. Danny Ricks climbed his way back up into 22nd. 13, 12. There he is. We need a caution to fall if we want someone else to take the lead. Oh well. Now it's the pack will roll off through 3 and 4. Mick Schumacher just unlapped himself and is now going to try to use the 27 car as a pick to try to get some ground moving. Mick needs a caution, but he doesn't want to be it. Leclerc with the ballsy moves gonna try to keep him a lap down. Not good enough. Here we go. Lap 90 of 200. Here we go. Down through 3. Contact. Off at 4. Leclerc at the line. And y'all may be wondering, wait, if he's a lap down, wouldn't he be okay being the first car lap down? No, because in this game, no matter what, the lap cars will restart on the inside lane. And the outside line is the lead lap cars, so yeah. Except the road courses. So, here we go, down at the backstretch. Here they come. Through 3 and 4. Let's see if we can actually get here on Leclerc. Ooh. He's in the outside wall hard. He ran up there to avoid the melee up in front. And now here comes Mick. He's going to try to make this stick. He kind of needs it to if he wants to have a shot at staying on the lead lap. Because that Ferrari is fast. Goes his back on the lead lap. Now, Mick is praying for a caution. Now, Mick is in second. I think Charles Leclerc may slowly start to turn down his pace a little bit. It's been 20 laps since they were back on pit lane. Now here we go down the back stretch. Here they come. Down into 3 and 4. Side by side off of 4. No, that's off of 2. Now here we go, now here we go, off of turn number 4. And after having to deal with something, here we go down into 3 and 4. Yeah, Leclerc's tires have fallen off. Maybe Leclerc was the first car to dive down pit lane as now his tires are falling off. He just ran a lap in the 28-second bracket. Meanwhile, Mick Schumacher's able to do a 27. Hinchcliffe is running out of time if he wants to catch up, as we are just now past halfway. As we just hit the 1 hour mark, we'll get to the track, add another 5 minutes from now, then we'll actually be at a full hour of racing. We've been caution free for almost 100 laps, so this has been a very interesting race to see. The big wrecks happen early, lead to long green flag run. That's this one. Now here we go. Now we got the cars hitting the outside wall every lap because of their tires being done. And let's see, where is, there he is. There's Mick. Gonna sneak his way underneath the McLaren. And it's gonna get back to the line. Move Mick Schumacher now only 21 seconds off the lead. Which, after being a lap down, Mick had to unlap himself. And now here comes Mick Schumacher down through 3 off of turn 4. Let's see here, is the gap sub 20? Ooh, okay, don't know what that was about. Now here we go. Down through. Gap's now 19 seconds. Mick Schumacher was a lap down. He could take the lead before green flag pit stops if he keeps gaining. $18.4. That's the gap. Now here we go. Down. Now here we go. Down through 3 and 4. What's the gap this time? $18.4. In fact, the gap actually grows a little bit. Now we believe we may have a car in the pit lane. It's just his new garden. Okay, let's see if does New Garden go with the crazy strat of pit early, use those tires while they're fresh before anyone else comes in. Here we go. He is 3 laps down. Now, see, he's gonna probably get up inside the top 5. Just here we go, down through 3 and 4. Here comes this guy, Newgarden, underneath Hanley and Davidson. He's gonna get past them, rocket his way at over 200 miles an hour. Now, here we go. Down through here we go. He's up in the 20 seconds. He's gonna pass George Russell. Don't think that's for position. Could be. Nope. George Russell's a lap ahead of him. Well, let's see how fast he is. Now they're down through 3 and 4. Newgarden. It's making moves. Mick Schumacher has narrowed the gap down to just over 15 seconds. Here he goes. No, that's Daly, not the Ferrari of Leclerc who's leading. Now, welcome back. Now, for those who are just joining us, for those who are just joining us, welcome to the Georgia's 300. We are seeing the pack rumble down by themselves. Field spread out. We are on a green flag stand of about 100 laps. Now as we're going to go here. Cars are running by themselves. $13 is the gap between Mick Schumacher and Charles Leclerc. So 12 seconds actually. what was I saying? Oh, right. For those who are just joining us, welcome. Leclerc leads here on lap 115 by 12 seconds over Mick Schumacher. That gap was actually over a lap at one point. The difference between fresh tires and old tires here is significant because these guys are running about 60-something laps. Car around! Verstappen around! Off of 2! Off of turn 4! Caution is out! This stint just got a whole lot crazier. Let's see, what happened? Down through 3. Mick's car just gets tight. And Verstappen gets tight and they just both go for a spin. So now, we will have 3 cars on the lead lap. But here we go. Here's the entire pack coming in. Now, here we go. Down through the pack. Cars are... Everyone's trying to get themselves fresh tires and a can of fuel. I do not know if these guys can make it to the end on fuel. Pagenaud's gonna come out early. He's going to try to see if he can keep himself on the lead lap along with Dixon. There's Ricardo. Kimi Räikkönen's going to come out of the pits first. A lot of cars are actually coming out. Something may be wrong with the 2 dominant cars. Here we go. Now they just took forever in the pit lane. A lot of cars have just got themselves back on the lead lap. So, 8th? No? We will see if when they all come back around. So, no, just 2 cars actually. Dixon in 14th. That's gonna put him 1 lap down, but it's gonna put Pagenaud and others on the lead. No? Leclerc's only car on the lead lap. What? Hang on. So, oh my, yeah, a lot of cars just got themselves back on the lead lap. Including, well, let's look at Kimi. He's 3rd. So Kimi is on the lead lap now. Hunter Ray's on the lead lap. Elio Castroneves back on the lead lap. Rossi is back on the lead lap. Russell is back on the lead lap. Venus VK is the first car 1 lap down. So now, if all those cars trapped at least 1 lap down are all going to go to the inside, this could be an interesting final few laps, like final 80-something laps, 70-something laps. Here we go. Lap cars go to the bottom. Don't know why. Oh, because they were still a lap down, even though they were ahead of the leader. Okay. So, now you have the 2 most dominant cars all day stuck on the outside in the back. This could change this could be huge for the outcome of this race. Every car on the outside in front of Leclerc is technically on the lead lap, but tail end. So this could be interesting. Pesker's gonna come in this time by. Six car outside, that's your leader. And Kimi Räikkönen will be the first car on track, leading us to the green. Now here we go, down into turn one, car around. Oh, big crash, back at the back, who's involved? Mick Schumacher's involved, several cars up and over. Mick Schumacher, Daniel Ricciardo, Rinus VeeKay, Lewis Hamilton, Connor Daly, James Davidson, among others. Heavy restart incident. Huge crash. Oh, okay, Pax just rumbled past the pace car. I believe these guys need to slow the fuck down. Yeah, I believe those guys all just passed the pace car. Oh wait, no, those they stayed on the lead lap. All those cars ahead of Leclerc stayed on the lead lap. Rossi, Pagenaud, Russell, Hunter-Reay, Scott Dixon, Kimi Räikkönen are back on the lead lap. There's Ben Hanley, so yeah. So we have one car just getting. Maybe Mick just topped off with fuel so he can get up front. Now this race just went from a few cars being on the lead lap to it's the big race now. So here we go. We can confirm one car out from this incident. Ignore the cat, that he's just screaming because he's the damn cat. Do we see live cars come in this time? Or, oh wait, these pits are straight up open. That means the 47 pitted entered a closed pit lane. Guess the damage on that car was just a little too much for the time being. Coming around, it's gonna be 6th place. He may get the tail end in the longest line. Mick Schumacher and Charles Leclerc got lucky. Mick more so, and this is what they were afraid of, being in the outside line so far back. They could go nowhere when that happened. Alright, let's get on board with one of these cars. I believe there's okay. So the 03 Ricciardo is out. Hurt us 4 laps down. So we're gonna have how many laps? 20? Yeah. 20 cars remaining. I could probably do some. This is gonna be a fun finish. Hanley's gonna drop to the bottom, along with Elio, Power, Verstappen, Kimball, and everybody else all the way back here to Kimi Räikkönen. Kimi's first car on the lead lap, other than the leader. here we go. Cars are on the outside. Leaders are on the outside. Leclerc is lucky. He is no longer mid-pack. So now, here we go. Off of 2. We will have 75 to go at the line. Who's gonna get back there first? Hold on to your breath. We had, as we're cleaning up what's only the 4th caution of the day. First one came on lap 2. Second one came on that one's restart. Third one came over 100 laps later, and then on that restart, we get to caution number 4. Now here we go. Here we go. Off of 4, Raikkonen's gonna follow Leclerc to the line, and we are back green. I'm trying to see if anyone's gonna make something stupid happen. Nope, everyone survives. The lap 1 melee. Well, the turn 1 melee on lap 1. Here we go. Down into turn number 2. Off of 3, into 4. Here we go, coming to the line. Kimi Raikkonen leads. Willpower around. Willpower almost got hooked into the pack by Verstappen. Verstappen's going to drop all the way to the back. Where's the pack at? Here they come, off of 4, coming to the line. Kimi got him at the line. Time by. Here we come through 3. Off of 2, down the back stretch. Here we go. Off of 4, Kimi's going to try to get the crossover. Or drivers like Russell saving their tires for the later run. Leclerc did a strategy call where he pitted later than Leclerc during the long green flag run, and it paid off. I do highly doubt that everyone here can make it back, can make it to the end. Here we go. Who's gonna be? I bet a lot of those cars on the outside and the back are gonna be like, okay, save fuel, we can make it to the end if we save fuel. Because those guys were running about 60 laps. They had to go 75. In fact, over 70, almost 80 laps. Cautions will help. A caution here could actually remove that fuel mileage from the picture. Here we go. Here comes Dixon. He's going to try to make something happen. Or does he let the leaders have fun? Down into 1. Leclerc's going to have the lead. He's going to clear him off of 2. Now as we go down through 3 and 4. Just chaos. Now, down the back, down to 3 and 4 at the line. Here we go. So Leclerc leads. He's just pulling away. Dixon is 7th. He's going to try to use everything he can to get back on the lead lap and pray for a caution. A lot of these guys are actually hoping the cautions wanted is Leclerc. Because he's been the dominant car all day. Could have had a car to win the Indy 500 if he wasn't taken out in early incidents. Now here we go. Down the back straightaway. Just finish lap 137. We will only have 62 to go at the line. Leaders are catching slow traffic. It's going to be Hinchcliffe, Daly, and Herta. Here we go. Where does Leclerc make his moves? He's going to do it here. Risky to stick it down low like that, holding on for dear life. Yeah, I believe that the leader may have just used up all of his stuff already. Now here we go. Down through 3, off 2. No, that's off 3. Now down through 1 and 2. Car on the outside wall. It's willpower. Rossi's up here though. I don't think he can do anything though. I don't think this car's fast enough to be able to catch somebody. Caution, I believe, is out on the speedway? No. Oh, it's just the back of the damn caution light, that's all I saw. Now down to 3, 4. We have less than 60 to go. We are coming down to 67 to go. From one of these guys, I'm pitting at around lap 150, 170, well, somewhere between 160, 170, so that way I would go to the end, but, you know, I'll let these guys decide what they're gonna do. They get paid the big bucks to race, I get paid to broadcast. Now down through the front stretch. Kimi Raikkonen's back up front. He's gonna try to make a move on the leader. Alexander Rossi dropped from 2nd back down to 5th. He's actually going to drop down to 6th. Last car lead lap. Here we go. Down through 3 and 4. Lap 146. We're on starting lap 146 of 200. We have 55 to go. down through the straightaway. Out, down through 3, well off of 2, here they come. Leclerc's going to put a lap on Fernando Alonso, down through the straightaway, into 3 and 4. Leclerc leads over Kimi Räikkönen, who's going to try to make something happen. Down through 1 and 2. Kimi's closing in slowly. I do believe the tire wear should start kicking in soon. Just a couple slow cars. Lewis Hamilton not having a great day at all. Verstappen, he's just gonna try to log laps. James Davidson, he leads. There's Newgard. Well, not Davidson doesn't lead. Why? Davidson's 15th. He's still running great actually for that team. Passed about half the field. Yeah, he'll take that. He'll take a win. He'll take that like a win. Van Hanley got a podium at Indy, on course for his 13th. Not bad at all. I do believe he's actually 2 laps down. The 4 car Kimballson. The first car 2 laps down. Ignore the cat. He's just screaming. I could use a caution to feed him. Now, through 3 and 4. Well, off of 2 actually. Dixon's scraping the outside wall. Mick Schumacher is making moves. Mick made a move to avoid absolutely piling into the back of somebody. Now, as we have less than 50 to go. Here we go through 3, 4. We're going to come down to 46 to go. And we got 46 laps to go out of this 200 lap event. And I'm pretty sure it's already, if it hasn't been said already, I'm pretty sure Charles Leclerc has already locked up most laps led. And here we go. There's lap. We got 55. We got 45 to go. Down to 3 and 4. $44 laps to go. Now, as we are running left, the pack is already spread out. Leclerc's already gapped the pack. And here's the battle for second. So it's 3.5, 4 seconds back. No? It's the battle for third. Here's second. George Russell hasn't made much noise all day. So who's going to come in and put tires on first? I've seen what they can do. They will be unbelievably slow after a certain point, where fresh tires can gain you so much track position. Did I just hear a full... I don't know, is there something possibly going on with the 16? I don't think so. But we are down to... Well, next time by will be 40 to go. Next time by is 4-0 to go. This race has been a long one. Cars everywhere. Not really sure know what to do. But here we go. Through 3 and 4. Here we go. 40 laps to go. Yeah, that's 60 laps. 240 miles have been done. So we got 60 more miles to go. A little less than that actually is. Here we go. 39 to go here at the line. Maybe Russell saved his tires and is going to try and make a late run. Or maybe Russell was saving fuel, hoping that he could save enough. So, if Leclerc runs out, which he could run out of fuel, or will it be a guy like Dixon or Castroneves or Power who will pit early, guarantee that he can finish it on, make it to the end, and use the power of fresh using fuel to get to the front and get as best of a finish as they can get. Leclerc's not really having any issues yet. Speed times have dropped to 29.1 by himself. So let's see here what that looks like this time by 29.4. Leclerc is also the fastest car on track. He's the only guy who was able to set a sub 20, a lap in the 25-second bracket. Here we go. Don't know why I couldn't speak for some reason. Here we go. To 3 and 4. Laps are slowly getting slower, but times are getting slower, but the laps are winding down. We got 36 to go. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Leclerc hardening outside wall. He's fine. I wonder if he's... I know that first car is Daly. Who's that car behind him? Oh, it's Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe's going to try to keep fighting. He's up in the 15th, going to lose a lap. Here he comes. Charles Leclerc's coming in. Charles Leclerc's coming in with 35 to go. Pagenaud's coming with him. Dixon, here he goes. Russell led at the line. I believe others came in. Here comes Kimmy. So there's 3 and 4. Kimmy's gonna be at full song and dance coming through 3 and 4. Newman passed to put himself back on the lead lap from George Russell. I can't find... Okay, let's see here. Where is Leclerc? There's Leclerc. He's gonna drop a spot. Gee, what does it look like now? Okay. So I believe Leclerc may just snagged himself a win. Don't know though. Newgarden's coming in. Here's Leclerc. He's going to come to stream 4. 19 seconds is the gap. Where's Russell? Oh, Russell's coming out of pit lane. Here's Kimmy. Here's George. Leclerc led at the line. So Leclerc's gonna be fine. As I rip my earbuds out. So Charles Leclerc is gonna be 31 to go at the line. Yep. So the pit cycles does not change anything. And unless we get a late race yellow to really screw with the pack, Charles Leclerc will win this race. So, 30 to go. In this race, it will be won in dominating fashion, but who knows? We still got a long way to go. Maybe Leclerc's engine blows. Maybe he crashes. Who knows? Looks like Kimi actually has a more dominant car earlier in the race, but as time's going on, Charles Leclerc has gone to the front, dropped back, came back to the front, and stayed there ever since. He got lucky on the on the restart where the crash happened, because he was fine, but the car behind him got hit. So if he was one more spot behind, yeah, he would have been in it. But who knows? Here we go, down through 3 and 4. Well, that's the line. 27 to go. That is just under 40 miles, just over 40 miles to go. Wait, no, that's not right. I messed up. It's over at 26. Yeah, we're at 39. So, yeah, we are at just 30. Coming down to 37.5 miles to go, as we are down to 25 to go. Now, there's 1 and 2. Leclerc's just coasting. As he put Mick Schumacher lap down, he's going to try to lap the field. This is chaotic. Now, the pack's all fine. The pack's bunched up they bunched up together. I kind of figured that would happen after about the 3rd or 4th incident. So here we go. Down through the pack, into 1 and 2, through this little group of cars. Yeah, this race is pretty much this race had its great moments, but this was just a dominating race by the 16 car. Charles Leclerc is still leading. Let's see if we can find something interesting in this pack. Here we go. James Davidson's duking it out with Lewis Hamilton for not even a position. Here we go. Just off of 2 down the back stretch. And there we go. Set the line. Now, let's go through as we only got 20 to go. Yep, Leclerc's coming to 19 to go. So, only 4 cars are on the lead lap. We could probably see Leclerc lap the field. We're not going to change any more cameras unless the caution comes out, so I'm going to remove that. Down through 3 and 4. 18 to go at the line. And now, here we go. The gap between Leclerc and second place is going. We got to go away a bit. $17.5, which that only gets updated while Leclerc's getting 3 and 4. So, yeah, that's not great news for the pack. 17 to go. So, Leclerc's had. Let's talk about the recap of this race while we're waiting for these laps to wind down. Okay, gap's actually now over 18 seconds. He might actually lap him. If he's gaining like half a second a lap, yeah. Well, it seems like third and fourth are slowly catching, but they won't be able to get them anywhere near in time. Let's move forward, actually. Oh, that's right. They're all in a pack. Yeah, Leclerc's not going to lap the field. But with 14 to go, coming around off of 2, Leclerc's got an 18, almost 19 second gap. Yeah, that gap is. It's fluctuating. We're only down to the final 13 laps. Here we go. Contact almost occurred between the. If Leclerc spun out and crashed out this late in the race, it'd be heartbreak. It would open the door for a battle between so many cars. I believe it'd be like a Six to eight cars would be battling. But actually, how Leclerc is, he could probably spin out with like 3 to go, like 4 or 5 to go, come in with the win. Here we go. 11 to go. 33 cars lined up on the grid. Dalton Kellett's engine did not fire. He will get recorded with a DNS. And it was a heartbreaking loss for that team, so oh well. But your Indy 500 winner, Graham Rahal, his race lasted a mile and a half. Lap 2, turn 1, chaos broke and a multi-car pileup took out a lot of cars. The implications of that are still being felt at lap 191, lap 192 actually, so we're down to 9 to go. And before some non-racing fan be like, 200 minus 192 is 8, yes. We've completed, we have not completed 192. So, here we go. Down through 3 and 4 at the line. Leclerc leads it. Down through 3, well, down through 1 and 2. He's just going to take his time to just drive up here. Ben Hanley's in the wall. Oh well. So yeah, we had the big crash on lap 2. Then we drove. The pack went around, did the caution laps. On the restart, another similar accident occurred. And took out, well, 3 cars actually got hooked up, and 1 did DNF, 2 got damaged. And that was it. Then we went green, ran about 100 something laps. Then the caution came out again for 2 cars getting hooked up. It was Mick Schumacher and Max Verstappen. It's actually the crash that ended Verstappen's chances at winning. And then we ran the laps, went back on the restart. I forget exactly who hooked who. I think it was like Verstappen and Ricciardo got hooked and took out a good majority of the field. And the car right behind Leclerc got involved violently. Because in the pit stops, a few cars were able to, that came in 1 lap down, managed to get their lap back in the pit lane. Came out ahead. Next thing you know, boom. Now, here we go. Now as we're coming through 3 and 4. 3 laps to go here at Atlanta. So yeah, we've been green for about 80-ish laps. And now here we go. Through 3 and 4. Only 5 cars will finish on the lead lap. 2 laps remaining for Charles Leclerc. Here he comes. Off of turn number 2. Hell could still freeze over. But here we go. White flag is out. One lap to go for Charles Leclerc as he rumbles it off into turn number 1. He's keeping it calm. He's going to slightly, almost coming off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, he's going to roll it off through 3 and 4 for the final time. Charles Leclerc started on pole, led the most laps, and Charles Leclerc for Ferrari will win here at Atlanta. And here we go. Kimi Räikkönen will bring it home, P2 I believe. Kimi brings it home second. Russell brings it home P3. And then Alexander Rossi brings it home fourth. Rossi brings it home fourth, and Hunter Ray brings it home fifth. "20 cars finish out the 33 cars on the grid. Here's your finishing order. No. And I'll thank y'all for showing up. And just to recap who your top 10 was, Charles Leclerc will finish home P1 with an average race speed of 172.313 miles an hour. Kimi Räikkönen brings it home second, George Russell third, Alexander Rossi fourth, Ryan Hunter-Reay fifth, Mick Schumacher brings home sixth, Scott Dixon seventh, Elio Castroneves eighth, Simon Pagenaud ninth, and Max Verstappen brings it home in P10. See you guys around. Goodbye. Well, actually, before we do anything, ignore that. We're just gonna come up for 2 standings. Ignore the actual points, I just want to see. Yeah, Charles Leclerc led 130 of the laps. Let's see, who led laps? Leclerc led some. Räikkönen led 47. Mick led 11. Verstappen led 11. Russell led 4. Pagenaud, the only IndyCar regular to lead, only led 3, and that was only under caution. Then, yeah, Jack Harvey, Landon Norris each only finished a lap. So, yeah. And now we can actually get the actual event results. Four cautions for 16 laps. 26 lead changes among 6 drivers. And Colton Herta gets the award for finishing last. Those who did finish.